Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Bell's. This is Bell's Two Hearted. This is their IPA, and it's a pretty interesting one. People have asked me to re-review this one, so I'm digging back into this one. And also, interestingly enough, Craft Beer and Brewing magazine has had this as either number one or number two as their fan vote favorites. So I thought I'd dig back into this one. So this is a can. It was canned about 2 months ago. So we're digging back into this beer. Generally not my favorite beer, but we'll see what we say about this one. So the beer comes in a deep gold color, has a little bit of chill haze to it, kind of a medium minus haze to it. Light haze. That's where it sense oxidation. It's very flat on the nose. There's a little bit of papery quality coming in. A little bit citrusy. Dangers of swirling. You can get some on you. Some malt, a little bit of kind of like crackery, kind of like bready sweetness. A little bit of floral, some of this like grassy thing. Cheers. So it's got a bit of juiciness. And so this is a different one. So we talk about New England IPA and we talk about juicy and like tropical fruits and fresh squeeze, kind of like going to the kind of like smoothie bar and getting like a bunch of fruit smooth into your smoothie, crushed into your smoothie. Juicy I also associate with another term that associates with Garrett Oliver from Brewmaster's Table, which is the malt have this nice sweetness accentuating these oils of the hops. So it's like this kind of like orange, lemon, and this oiliness with that kind of combination of this kind of like sweet malt character. It's like juicy in the sense that it's like almost like what I associate with juicy. It's almost like ripe bread with citrus. If you can combine like bread and citrus into your mouth at the same time, the sweetness of the bread, excuse me, with the juiciness of the fruit, right? So weird, but there's a juicy sweet note, the combination of the malt and the fruity kind of like grapefruit notes that come in here. But then on the back end, there's a lack of bitterness. So this beer is actually not that bitter, which is quite surprising compared to something like Sierra Nevada. Excuse me. And then there is a little bit of like this oxidative kind of like papery note driving in there. As I drink it more, this is very watery kind of IPA. It has no like expression to it. It's sort of like sitting in water. It's like water with like if you can sit in a bath of water with like grapefruit and tea, green tea, a little bit of like black tea, some notes of floral elements coming in, a touch of bitterness on the back end, some oxidation, and it sort of sits around there. And again, this is pretty fresh. It is less than 2 months fresh, and it just doesn't sing and zing. And so actually, we actually have a sister-owned study group, and interesting in talking about this beer is that we actually had this blind, and couldn't guess what it is. I guess American Pale Ale, full blind, just like literally. What is this beer? What do you taste? And I guess American Pale Ale, whatever. And I was talking to one of the events this round, literally one of the three in the entire state of Florida, and he's talking about how like it's beer and it was like juicy and tangerine and bright and delicious, and I mean maybe his idea of what beers have changed with his palate, but some beers definitely do change. I mean, for sure, beers do change with different brewers, different process, different yeast strains, different lot and hops and all that stuff, and like Too Hard probably does not taste like what it tasted like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, how long the recipe has lasted. But what I'm seeing here in the glass is honestly sort of either a mediocre craft brewery doing a great IPA or a great large brewery like this doing a meh kind of IPA, like not something like showy and it doesn't have to be showy, but it's not like it's like okay. It's like okay, And I believe that's the oxidation and stuff. But anyway, that is up to the job of the retailer, the distributor, and the brewery to deal with that better. And obviously, Bell's was hiring actually a Bell's distributor for the Bell's sales rep for the area. And actually, I bought this at like the largest, or I imagine one of the largest retailers of beer in the area. And sat on the warm shelf. It's only been less than 2 months, and the beer sucks. So guess what? I would have fixed that job if I fixed this issue if I got the job, but I guess I didn't. Little pinch in there, but the point is, this beer right now gets a sweet. It's got a nice malt complexity, but it's got tea-like flavor. It's weird. 90. Bell's Too Hard should not honestly get 90. This is considered one of the best widely distributed IPAs out there. So until next time, guys, cheers. Later.